Leading businesses, leading communities. Presented by the Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce in partnership with Insight. Sponsored by St. Elizabeth Healthcare and hosted by the President of the Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce, Steve Stevens.
Well, welcome to Leading Businesses, Leading Communities. This program is produced in partnership with Insight and made possible through the sponsorship of St. Elizabeth Healthcare. St. Elizabeth brings the best thinking from around the globe right here to Northern Kentucky because the human specialists at St. Elizabeth Healthcare believe that each person in our community should have access to world-class care throughout every stage of life. St. Elizabeth Healthcare, the best of what's human and humanly possible. The Northern Kentucky Chamber involves our members in the top local business, civic, and community priorities. Our economy is driven by businesses of all types and sizes. This program showcases 3 leading businesses that are members of our Chamber to help you get to know our business community a little better. Our first guest today is Dennis Donahue with Office Depot. From basic office supplies such as printer paper and labels to office equipment like file cabinets and stylish office furniture, Office Depot has the office products needed to get the job done. Shop everyday office products to maintain a well-stocked office. Browse a wide selection of school supplies or check out their Business Resource Center to find tools that can help you run your business. From office supplies to office furniture to business advice, find what you need at Office Depot. Our second guest today is Tammy Weidinger. She's President and CEO of the Brighton Center, whose mission is to create opportunities for individuals and families to reach self-sufficiency through support services, education, and leadership. Since 1966, Brighton Center has been working to be an innovative leader that strengthens the vitality of the community and engages people as they work and live to achieve their hopes and dreams. Brighton Center has grown to provide a comprehensive range of programs and family services. Knowing that issues faced by families and communities are complex and that making positive changes require multiple services, Brighton Center is truly a community of support. Our third guest today is David Mayer, principal at St. Paul School in Florence. As a Catholic school, St. Paul promotes academic excellence and religious formation. It strives to provide its students with the appropriate programs, training, and environment so that the students may become effective, independent learners and productive members of the community. Access to and training in technology advances are emphasized. Preparation also involves education and activities that will help students attain the values, skills, knowledge, and attitudes necessary to live. Today, our health and wellness will feature Rhonda Hart. She's an advanced practiced RN with Weight Management Center. The St. Elizabeth Weight Management Center is fully staffed with a comprehensive team of healthcare professionals from multiple disciplines devoted to helping you lose weight and keep it off. Losing weight is not always easy, and keeping the weight off is often even more difficult. That's why the St. Elizabeth Weight Management Center utilizes weight loss methods which are proven through evidence-based medicine and medically supervised to provide the safest, most effective methods available. Our health and wellness segment is sponsored by Humana, a leading healthcare company. Humana offers a wide range of insurance products and health and wellness services to help people achieve lifelong well-being. So, let's get started. Eric Haas with National Band and Tag and the Hofbrauhaus Newport, and he is the past chair of the Chamber's Board of Directors, will lead us off by introducing us to our 3 Northern Kentucky businesses. So, Eric, take it away.
Thanks, Steve. Today we'll meet with Dennis Donahue of Office Depot. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so Office Depot is a well-known retailer,
Right.
But can you tell us a little bit about the Business Solutions Division?
Sure. The Business Solutions Division, or the BSD, we cater to the corporate America, public sector, and the private sector. We handle anywhere between a small, medium, large account. We offer services, solutions, and pricing for their supplies. Typically, those folks place their orders via the internet, or they actually can call or come to our store. We invoice those customers, or they pay by credit card, and like I said, we offer maybe some programs to those accounts.
That's neat.
Yes.
I use it myself. I know what it's like. In fact, can you give us some details about some of the benefits for Chamber members?
Sure. As you're well aware, the Chamber members receive many benefits becoming a Chamber member. One of them is an office supply program through Office Depot. That program that we provide for those Chamber members offer wide discounts from ink, toner, technology, and furniture. We special price over 100 items that are discounted from anywhere between 20 and 80% off of list price today.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So, can Chamber members actually use this program at a store, or is it just online?
They can use it at a store. What will be provided to them from their account manager is a store purchasing card, or we can actually take their credit card and link it to their account. Once they receive that card or have that credit card linked to their account, they can walk into any Office Depot throughout the United States, pick up that item, and once that card is swiped, they will receive their Chamber discount on that product. Now, they may receive a lower price than the Chamber if the store has it at a lower price that day from a sale or from a weekly sale, but they will actually then be invoiced or be charged on their credit card with that Chamber price.
Oh, that's great. So sales will supersede the Chamber discount if
Yes.
they're in there and there's something better.
It's a win-win
That's
for the
wonderful.
customer.
That's great. So, okay, now I've got a lot of employees. Can my employees actually use this discount program as well?
Yes, they can. We get a lot of feedback from our customers today that say, hey, we want an employee purchase program for our own employees, and now we offer that through the Chamber program. What we'll provide them with is a multi-tender card, we call it, and when that person walks into one of our stores, when they put the product up on the cash register, that card is swiped, then they will receive the Chamber price or the store price again if it's a lower price that day or that week for that product. And they will then be asked to pay with their own personal check, cash, or credit card.
Oh, good. So I don't have to pay for it with my account.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Exactly.
it just gives them the good prices.
Correct.
Now, is that like a personalized card, or is just whatever? If I've got 10 employees, I get 10 cards that I can hand out to my employees?
Exactly
to use?
correct. You'll get those cards.
Okay, that's great. Okay, now I heard about something else. Tell us about this. What's Shelf Talker?
Shelf Talker is brand new to our region. It's something that we've identified to be a benefit and added value to our customers and really to the Chamber members. A Shelf Talker consists of a list of about 60 items that was given to us by our store managers. These are the highest moving items throughout our stores. We're really never out of stock on those items. These are the items that the customers come in and buy practically every day. What we've done now is given them a special price for only the Chamber members and identified them on the shelf for everybody to see. So you'll see the National Chamber logo on that item.
Well, that sounds great. So tell our viewers how they can get more information about Office Depot.
Sure, they can contact the Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce, come to any of our stores, or they can contact me at 859-391-9145.
Great. Thanks, Dennis, for telling our viewers about Office Depot. We'll be right back after this break.
Thanks.
How do you get a jump on better health care? You start early. You build expertise and technology. Dedicate yourself to integrity. At St. Elizabeth, we're defining the future of health care for Northern Kentucky and beyond, because tomorrow's an opportunity, so we're starting early. Just like we did today. St. Elizabeth Healthcare, the best of what's human and humanly possible.
And now, another adventure with Savings Man.
Oh dear, I can't afford that.
Charge it. You can pay it off later.
Not so fast, credit card guy.
Savings Man.
Don't let him entice you, ma'am. Credit card guy can lead you to big trouble. You need a savings plan.
You're right, Savings Man.
Get this ballpark estimate worksheet at choosetosave.org. It will help you get started.
Gee, thanks, Savings Man.
No, thank you.
So visit choosetosave.org and get your ballpark estimate today.
Deb Messner, President and General Manager of Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kentucky, will headline the third annual Women's Initiative Breakfast. Her presentation, Vision, Engagement, and Success, will reveal personal and professional lessons for success that she's learned throughout her life. The Chamber's Women's Initiative offers a continuum of growth for women of all ages and stages of their careers, with 4 programs focused on professional growth: Business Women Connect, a monthly networking happy hour; Business Women Grow, a mentoring program; Business Women Achieve, a roundtable for peers to foster professional and personal development; and Business Women Online, an online directory for locating area women's groups and organizations. This year's breakfast will be held January 19th at Receptions in Erlanger from 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. The breakfast has sold out the past 2 years with over 450 attendees. Registration is available on the Chamber's website at www.nkychamber.com. Well, the demand for skilled labor in Northern Kentucky far exceeds the available pool of qualified workers. Currently, an estimated 600,000 U.S. job openings in manufacturing remain unfilled. Recently, Rick Jordan, who's president of LSI Graphic Solutions in Erlanger, presented details of our region's workforce challenges to the Chamber's Board of Directors, which included plans for conducting a new manufacturing workforce needs analysis. In November, a student focus group at Simon Kenton High School offered some insights regarding their impressions and the stereotypes of manufacturing. The comments included such statements as, "The jobs are dirty," "They're too repetitive," "There is no room for advancement," and "The pay is low." Some students thought manufacturing positions required a college degree. However, experts such as Rick Jordan argue that today's manufacturing jobs are very different. The average U.S. manufacturing worker earns $74,447 per year. Careers in manufacturing are varied and include welders, machinists, computer numerical controllers or CNC operators, maintenance technicians, electricians, hydraulic specialists, design, mechanical, electrical, production, and quality engineers. Many of these jobs only need an associate degree or a certification. Apprenticeships are available at many area companies and often include pay and/or tuition for college or certification programs. To find jobs in advanced manufacturing, visit our jobs website at www.jobs-nky.com. Well, the holiday season is here, and you may be wondering where to find that perfect gift for a family member, a coworker, or a friend. One of the best places to start is right here in your own backyard by supporting local businesses in our community. And perhaps more specifically, we want to encourage you to use members of the Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce. Did you know that consumers are 63% more likely to buy goods and services from a company that is a member of their local Chamber of Commerce? I want to encourage you to shop Chamber member businesses, and we have a great online tool that can help you. The Chamber's website at www.nkychamber.com contains a business directory of member businesses that can be searched by category or business name. If you need more convincing to shop local, here are 4 more reasons. First, employment. Shopping local keeps our residents employed. These folks are your neighbors, they're your relatives and your friends. Your purchases contribute to state sales taxes and support property, school, and payroll taxes that pay for important public services and infrastructure. Second, quality and customer service. Local merchants care about their reputations and want customers to be satisfied. And thirdly, improving our local economy. When you shop local, every dollar you spend recirculates an estimated 5 times throughout our community and benefits everyone involved. And fourth, community support. Local businesses are major contributors to local charities, nonprofit organizations, schools, community organizations, and churches right here in Northern Kentucky. So, make it a great holiday season for yourself and your local merchants by shopping local chamber businesses. Well, folks, right now we need to take a short break. And when we come back, we'll see another business focus. So, don't go away.
Enhancing the economic vitality and quality of life in the community takes more than just growing businesses. It takes partnership. Business builds business. By connecting you to other business leaders, the Chamber of Commerce creates a stronger, more dynamic business climate that can make a difference in your success and your future. Join the Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce today. Call 859-578-8800. Leading businesses, leading communities.
Welcome back. We're now going to meet Tammy Weidinger, who's the president and CEO of Brighton Center. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Okay, well, tell us about Brighton Center and what does the organization do?
Certainly. Well, Brighton Center is a nonprofit organization, very comprehensive, that has served the Northern Kentucky community for 45 years. Our mission is to create opportunities for families and individuals to be self-sufficient. So for the average person, though, we're looked at, I think, as the place to go when you need help. We can sit down with folks, help with that initial problem, stabilize it, help people manage day to day, and then work towards the self-sufficiency. We do that through 32 different programs at 7 different departments. So that's going to be things like early childhood and education, youth services and an emergency shelter for youth, our youth leadership program, workforce development services, emergency assistance and case management, as well as a 100-bed recovery center for women out in Florence.
Wow, that's great. So with the bad economy, how has the past 3 years been like for the center?
It's been very difficult, not only for the center, but more importantly for the families we serve. The demand for our services has greatly increased. We've seen a 167% increase in services through our emergency assistance program of people needing multiple services. We've also seen significant increases in our workforce development services, particularly through the one-stop and career connections and our foreclosure prevention services. In addition to the demand going up, funding's getting a little bit tighter, so more competitive, more accountability. But in spite of everything that's been going on, we've also seen a lot of really great successes that keep the staff motivated, such as a child who leaves our early childhood program entering kindergarten ready to learn and succeed, youth who are able to be promoted to the next grade who are involved with our youth leadership class, other older youth who go back to school and get their GED or complete job training. One of the more impactful results that we've seen are women from our recovery center who literally say that program has saved their life and that they're able to be reunited with their children and their family and live a life of sobriety. So very powerful stories that keep our staff motivated.
That's wonderful. Tell us about the work as a financial opportunity center.
Well, this is a new initiative that's being funded through LISC and supported through United Way. And that's really a new way of bundling or integrating 3 sets of services, one being family and work supports that really helps families deal with those obstacles that come along the way that keep us all back. Secondly are our workforce programs that help that skill match, try to get families trained in some skill that's going to lead to a job that's in demand in the community and pays a living wage. And then our financial services that help people learn to budget and manage their money and tap into financial resources such as banks and earned income tax credit through the VITA sites.
That's great. So how can the community get involved and help out?
There's lots of ways for the community to be involved. We had over 1,400 volunteers last year at the center, and they do everything for us. So all the people have to do is get on the website, and we've got a link there to our volunteer coordinator. Secondly is groups can do some kind of drive for us in terms of collecting food or hygiene products. Diapers are always a need, and children's books is something we love to give away in our programs and build those early literacy skills with children. And lastly, if you have the means, a financial contribution, because that helps us bridge the gap. And when funding doesn't match the demand, it helps us be more reliable and be there when families need us.
Well, Tammy, thank you very much for telling us about Brighton Center.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back.
Where can I go to ensure economic vitality and business opportunities?
Where networking and business contacts are provided to grow my business.
Where workforce solutions are provided.
Where I can connect with others on important business issues and community needs.
To get cost-saving benefits from other businesses in the area.
Where I can publicize my business in Northern Kentucky.
Join the Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce, leading businesses, leading communities.
Welcome back. I'm here today with David Mayer, principal of St. Paul School in Florence. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks, Eric. It's good to be here.
So tell us, does St. Paul have a particular educational philosophy or mission, and how does the faculty and staff support that?
Sure, we absolutely do. As we said, we're a Catholic school, and our mission is to develop the entire child. And then maybe the best way to sum that up is to tell you that every morning with our announcements, we have 2 8th graders who come over on a rotating basis to say the pledge, prayer, and recite our mission statement. And I'd like to just recite that for you. It's fairly short. It's the mission of St. Paul School to help its students grow spiritually, educationally, socially, physically, and emotionally. May each day bring us closer to Jesus. Short but sweet and simple. Our faculty and staff buy into that. We have a fairly rigid code of conduct that we ask teachers to abide by, and they do. And this helps to enhance the mission. Most of our teachers are Catholics, but a few are not. But those who are not very much buy into our Catholic Christian beliefs. So
it goes along very well.
That sounds great. So how is technology used in the school?
Well, we're very fortunate to have a very prolific PTO. They do many things, but fundraising is one of their specialties. We have been able to have in the last 15 years 4 new sets of computers move into the computer lab, the last one of which is being implemented right now and will be in place by January. They have also paid for smart boards, which are interactive boards. Kids are able to go up and use their hands as the mouse to move things around on the board that they can visually see. Each of our classrooms has one of those. We're beginning to look at tablets and e-readers as educational tools for our regular curriculum. We also, every Friday, broadcast our announcements live over our closed circuit television. 8th graders do that and use the technology there. So we've got it in very many areas.
What about the arts? How does the arts fit in?
Arts fit in very, very well. We have an art and music class for each class, and we are a K through 8 organizational structure. But an art and music class each week for all classes. Art concentrates on painting, drawing, spatial arts, and right now our middle school students, just as an example, are making door covers that will be indicative of the Advent season leading up to Christmas to help us be in the mood for that. Music the same way, once a week class. We have a choir, we have a small band, a small rock band that plays at some of our masses and other events. So
that sounds great. So what are some of the other highlights that make St. Paul School unique?
Well, St. Paul has various things. One, I think, is our parent population, who are volunteers who help us do very many things throughout the day, PTO, teacher aides, etc. We have a yearly theme. We are a Catholic school, as I said, and we have a yearly theme that this year is the amazing journey with Jesus. A little takeoff on the amazing race and how we wrap things up through that. 24 of our 39 staff members actually have had students at St. Paul School. So they're very much involved. It's more than just a job, and it's very important to them. So, and finally, we do serve 2 parishes, St. Paul and St. Timothy, which is in Union. And our student population is divided about 50-50 between the 2 parishes. So we're very proud of that.
Well, that's great. And Mr. Mayor, thanks for being on the show and telling us about St. Paul School. And we'll be right back with our new health and wellness segment.
You know that phrase, life's full of surprises? That's true about some things, but it doesn't have to be true about everything. Sometimes looking ahead can show you what's coming. Maybe a summer rain or a winter storm.
Storm number 2 that will be making some.
Maybe it's an upcoming election.
Could either of the candidates have done anything differently?
Or the next big game.
Fans aren't the only ones talking about tomorrow's big game.
At CN2, we're always looking ahead for Kentucky. CN2, the Commonwealth Network.
Well, welcome back, folks, and thanks for staying tuned to Leading Businesses, Leading Communities. Our health and wellness segment is sponsored by Humana. Humana offers a wide range of insurance products and health and wellness solutions for employers and individuals. Humana has learned that people are in better health when they are active and engaged in their social lives, community, and their families. Humana helps people achieve lifelong well-being by offering products and programs that meet an individual's physical, social, and emotional needs. Northern Kentucky Chamber members receive preferred pricing on Humana's medical, dental, vision, and life products. Contact your health benefits broker for more information, or you can visit humana.com. Well, folks, with me today is Rhonda Hart, and she's with St. Elizabeth Weight Management Center. Welcome to the show, Rhonda. It's great to have you.
Thank you.
Today we're going to learn about another important service that's provided through St. Elizabeth. Can you tell us a little bit about the types of services that are offered at the Weight Management Center?
Absolutely. We offer a medical weight loss path as well as a surgical weight loss path to meet the needs of various individuals. The medical weight loss path offers a bariatrician supervised program that offers various diets, meal replacements, and typical diets that are supervised by a bariatrician, registered dietitian, and members of a multidisciplinary team.
And you have a way of assessing people from the start once they become a patient. We'll talk about that in a second. But there are a couple different pathways that folks can follow as they go about their weight loss program. Talk about some non-surgical ways that they do that.
Yes, non-surgical pathways include a very low-calorie diet that is basically meal replacement protein supplements, a low-calorie diet that's a combination of traditional diet and meal replacement, as well as a traditional diet with store-bought food that is monitored very closely by a registered dietitian.
And then, you know, if that's not the path that's chosen because maybe there's a need to go a surgical way, talk about that. You have professionals that are able to do the surgical procedures as well.
Absolutely. We have a wonderful Center of Excellence surgical team that offers Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, laparoscopic sleeve gastrectomy, as well as adjustable gastric banding.
And so, you know, some of these sound like obviously they might need some supervision from a doctor or referral, etc. If someone wants to become a patient at the Weight Management Center, talk about the referral. Is there a need for the referral? And depending on the type of procedure, what should a patient potentially do?
We always like for our patients to discuss both pathways, but whether it's medical weight loss or surgical weight loss, with their primary care provider, and have that provider become part of the team. At that point, a referral may or may not be necessary depending upon the patient's insurance, but we are happy to assist the patient in determining the need for a medical referral to our
And we're
team.
almost out of time, but talk about what a patient needs to know before they become a patient of the Weight Management Center.
I think they need to have goals. They need to know what is the appropriate weight loss for them, whether medical weight loss will suit their needs or surgical weight loss is a better intervention. Both methods have different outcomes, obviously, and so this is why we discuss it at length in their first visit.
Yeah, and folks are good candidates if they have 10 pounds or more to lose, I think is what you told me, right?
Correct.
And unfortunately, this is the time of year when we even think more about it after this is over, and we may need to call you. We can see on the screen now how we can reach you, and we can make sure that we follow the proper procedures. But Rhonda, it's been great to have you and learn another piece of information about the valuable services that St. Elizabeth is providing us. So thanks for being on our show.
Thank you very much.
Folks, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll wrap up this edition of Leading Businesses, Leading Communities. So don't go away.
When you think about it, courage is a muscle. You got to keep it strong. Build it up, because you'd be surprised what that muscle can do. At St. Elizabeth Healthcare, orthopedics is designed to return your body to where it used to be. And even better, so you can feel confident again, physically and mentally able, getting you back to the things you love. St. Elizabeth Healthcare, the best of what's human and humanly possible.
Folks, that's about all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank our guests from the Business Focus segment of today's program, Dennis Donahue with Office Depot, Tammy Weidinger with the Brighton Center, and David Maher with St. Paul School, and Rhonda Hart, St. Elizabeth's Weight Management Center. Finally, we thank our title sponsor, St. Elizabeth Healthcare, and our friends right here at Insight who co-produce this program with us. The Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce provides unique opportunities for businesses by creating a climate for growth and success. Our members make a difference by connecting to important business, civic, and community priorities through the Chamber. We invite you to have your business showcased right here on our show. Please contact the Chamber for more information. You can also follow us on Twitter at NKY Chamber. All businesses are invited to join the Northern Kentucky Chamber by visiting our website at www.nkychamber.com. Or you can just call us at 859-578-8800. Thanks for watching Leading Businesses, Leading Communities. We'll see you next time.
You've been watching Leading Businesses, Leading Communities, a presentation of the Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce in partnership with Insight, sponsored by St. Elizabeth Healthcare. For more information about this program or to join the Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce, please call 859-578-8800 or visit www.nkychamber.com.